Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Bob Suiter's Capital Ice Arena in Middleton, Wisconsin. It's the Chicago Phantoms taking on Carshield of St. Louis, Missouri. Your starting lineup for the Chicago Phantoms: Niatic along with Gospodaro and Proden up front. Blue liner is going to be Rothmeyer and Rich. In between the pipes, number 33, Declan McKinney. 15 minutes are on the clock, and the Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Shot and a save by the netminder of the Carshield. They're working from left to right. The benches are on the far side. Nothing in between them except the dividing panel. That could get interesting. Penalty boxes along with the scoring table are right in front of us here on the near side. Out there stays the same at 14:44 to go here in the period. Face off to the left wing circle. Niatic along with Gospodaro and Proden, Rothmeyer and Rich. A little R&R on D from left to right. In the right wing corner, Niatic going to work here to the near side. Carshield going to try to drag it forward, right wing circle, out towards Rothmeyer, or out towards Rich rather. Puck is on edge and slides out of the zone in the hands of Rylan Rich. Rich throws it off the penalty boxes into Gospodaro. Gospodaro to Niatic, and it's be picked up by Carshield, dropping it back inside their own zone. The Phantoms wearing their Sunday blacks, but it's Saturday afternoon. Intercepted by the Carshield defenseman, number 93, on the far side. Blocked by Proden, down behind the goal in for Rothmeyer. As I was saying, the Phantoms wearing their black jerseys, gray on the shoulder pads, a little double gray striping around the armbands and socks. Shells are going to be black with a double gray vertical stripe. And that rebound into the left wing corner for Niatic. Now Niatic going to pick it up. The Carshield team is wearing their home whites with the silver and blue piping around the armbands, waist, and socks. Shells are going to be black with the double blue and single white vertical stripe. Here to the near side. Picked up by Carshield, knocked loose by Denormany, owned in the hands of Gospodaro. Gospodaro going to make a move here just across top of the right circle on the far side. Going to hit Proden here, or Denormany here on the near side, inside the zone, no offsides. Picked up by Double D. Double D sends one towards the middle for Pasterzi, right in front of the blue paint. Swatted away by the goaltender. Out towards Monaco. Chip past Boyd here to the near side. Going to be picked up by Cushman. Cushman bounces up in front of the penalty boxes. He's going to get back on it on the defensive side. And right in front of him is going to be Boyd going to work. Boyd in front of the penalty boxes, cut off by Cushman, back towards Brielle. Brielle going to pick it up across the Carshield line, top of the right circle, looks to fire a shot, look to Pasterzi. Pasterzi fires one, saved by the netminder. Back in for Ryan. Ryan down there, Denormany high F3, Monaco at the left point. Carshield tries to break it out, picked up by Boyd. Boyd back to Pasterzi. Pasterzi calls it fire, saved by the goaltender. Rebound into the left wing corner it goes. Carshield going to send it over here to the near side. Right wing circle, right in front of us. Boyd going to cut it off, out of the zone to Cushman. Cushman in front of the blue line. The Carshield line, he loses a tire, but he keeps in control of the puck here to the near side. Carshield gets on it, but Boyd going to collect it here at center. And picked back up by Boyd, and Carshield going to work against two. Carshield picks her pocket, and coming out here to the near side towards Ronan Clark. Behind Clark down low for Max 2. Zaire going to work behind the net. Adam McRae is his partner in front of the blue paint of McKinney. Zaire with time and space, going to give him a little rush of him. He's got McMurray on the far side, Clark on his right. Zaire going to carry it in, right wing corner, curling down low. Clark in support, sends one to the net. Picked up by Gavin, who gets bodied off the puck. McRae one hands one forward. In the left wing half off far side. Backing up is BMAC. BMAC in front of the Carshield bench. It sends one right into the hands of Carshield, who's going to get across center and try to send one in deep. They do. Behind the net of McKinney, here on the near side at 12 minutes remaining. Coming in is Max Zaire. Picked up by Carshield. Centering pass off the skates of McRae, who kicks one forward to Clark. And it's going to be Ronan up the ice here with Sire and a 3-on-2. BMAC on the far side. In the zone, left wing corner. BMAC coming down low to get it. Sends one to the net, wide right behind it. Pass Clark, pinching in is going to be Zaire. Zaire along the right wing half wall, stealing up the wall. And it's picked up by Ronan Clark. Ronan fires one over the crossbar. Defenseman from Carshield got a piece of it. Backing up is McRae. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. McRae seals up the wall. Still muscle forward is Carshield. High slot against Zaire. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by McKinney. No rebound given at 11:27 to go here in period number one. Face off goes to the right wing circle, and the Phantoms go for the line change. It's the 400th game on Monaco Hockey Live, folks. Can you believe it? 2021 started out this affair on YouTube, and we have reached 400 games just under 4 years later. He ranks just under 5 years later, I should say. Out to the left point. Shot blocked by Gospodaro in front of the penalty box. It's going to be Proden in a foot race. Proden one hands at Niatic. Niatic right side. Looks to fire a shot. Carshield get a piece of it to slow it up. Goes out to the far side for Max 3. Max 3 down low for Niatic. Niatic left wing corner. Bottom left circle. Poke check by Carshield out to the blue line, collected by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer in front of the Carshield benches, sends one forward, intercepted by Carshield, knocked up in the air by Rothmeyer, and it must have gone into the Carshield benches as we get a whistle at 10:55 to go here in the period. Face-off going to go to center ice, it looks like. Nope, looks like it's going to be right outside the zone, right in front of the Carshield benches. It'll be Yannick, Gaspadaro, and Proden up front. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Rich, little R&R on D, left to right. Stepping in is going to be Proden, right in the hands of Carshield, chipping it out of the zone towards Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to collect it at center, bouncing one towards Gaspadaro, and it's picked off by Carshield. Back in the hands of Rich as it slid down behind the net of McKinney here. He hits the brakes, waiting for somebody to fly by. Rich makes a move around him. Ryland headmans into Gaspadaro. It's Gaspadaro and Yannick in a 3-on-2 with Proden. Gaspadaro, max 3, going to work, top left circle, drops to Proden. Proden fires, saved by the goaltender. And Yannick comes in for the second look opportunity at 10:31 to go here in the period. An offensive zone face-off for the Phantoms. Defensive line change out there now for Coach Caden's squad. It'll be the Rock and Cushman from left to right on D. Proden makes his way to the slot. Yannick on the half wall, and Gaspadaro are going to take your draw. Max 3, tied up out to Yannick. Coming in is going to be Monaco. Monaco backhands one over to Proden. Picked up by Carshield, right wing half wall now, met by Proden, right side. Sealing up the wall out here is going to be Yannick. Out towards Cushman. Cushman knocks it loose, picked up by Max 3. Max 3 going to go behind the net of McKinney. Throws a wraparound pass to Proden. Cut off by Carshield. Down low for Monaco. Monaco blocks the centering pass. Picked up by the Rock, who sends one the other way out towards Proden. Cut off by Carshield. Proden on the offensive side, thrown right into the hands of Gaspadaro. Max 3 coming up here across center. Sends it into Yannick. Yannick works it into the right wing corner. Cut off by Carshield. Julian picks the loose change. He's got 3 on him. Waiting for support of Pasturzi. Yannick behind the net. Right to left. Centering pass for Pasturzi. Pasturzi on the backhand. Couldn't get on it. Here comes Brielle Boyd. And they come out of the zone. It's 2-on-2 the other way in front of Max 2 and Cushman. Hopping right circle. Firing a shot. Saved by McKinney. No rebound given at 9:42 to go here in period number 1. Face-off goes to the right wing circle to the left of McKinney's glove. It's going to be Brielle Boyd going to take your draw. It'll be Lucadello and Pasturzi in the slot with Adam McRae. Max 2 makes his way over to the half wall. Face-off won by Carshield to the right point. Going to try to walk one in. Boyd came out to try to tie that up along with Pasturzi. And down behind the net, it's McRae going to work with Boyd. Carshield carrying out. They had 3 below the goal line. Trying to spread out the Phantoms, but it's tied up by Zaire. Picked up by Boyd. She blows a tire in front of the referee. Get out of the way, Stripes. Boyd trying to send one up the strong side there. She finally gets it over to Pasturzi off his skates. Picked up by Carshield. High slot, fires a shot. Off the crossbar. Rebounded here to the near side for Lucadello. Nico, number 11, going to work right in front of us on the half boards. Trying to push it out to Boyd. Boyd trying to muscle it out of his own. Nico just pushing the pile. He's got 4 boys all along the strong side there from Carshield. And we're going to get offsides, I think, would be the call. I'm not sure what else it would be. Nico, the number 11 there, just powering through it. He may not be tall, folks, but he's feisty. It's going to be Boyd, Lucadello, and Pasturzi up front. Zaire and McRae on the blue line. Off the stick of Pasturzi. Carshield collects it across the Phantom line, firing a shot, saved by McKinney. Rebound in the right wing corner. Met by Boyd. Boyd going to drop it for Zaire. Zaire try to slam one to Pasturzi. He does. Pasturzi got to dig one onto the wall. He's pinned and looking for support. Now Zaire on the offensive side of it drags it forward. Tries to chip it out to Boyd. Pasturzi muscling forward to Lucadello. Lucadello back to Pasturzi, but it's intercepted by Carshield, who sauces one here the other way in front of McRae. 1-on-1. Lucadello on the back check. Firing a shot. Shot blocked by McRae. McRae left wing hash marks. Chips it down low for Boyd. Picked up by Carshield. Boyd going to work underneath the net. She sends one over here to the near side. Getting dug out of the wall by Lucadello. Nico, toe drag, knocked loose by Carshield, back in the left wing corner, picked up by their forward, centering pass, broken up by McRae. Left wing faceoff down on the backhand, try to fire a shot, blocked by McRae, back in the corner, another shot, saved by McKinney, and he's going to smother it at 8:13 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms need to get the puck out. Not a good time for a line change, having trouble clearing on that shift. And Coach Caden sends a fresh 5 out there now. It'll be R&R on D with DeNormandy, Clark, and BMAC up front. Rich and DeNormandy in the slot. Cronin on your draw. BMAC on the half wall. And Rothmeyer down in the right wing corner. Face off one towards BMAC, but it's intercepted by Carshield first. They're looking to set things up. Right wing side, chipping it down low. It's going to be picked up here by Clark, now to Rich. Rich cuts back to the outside, sends one over to BMAC. BMAC digs one out of the boards, pushing it up the ice. Cross ice to Clark. Ronan coming up with BMAC, or DeNormandy rather. Ronan goes in right wing side. DeNormandie heads to the net. BMAC high F3 looking for support now. Carshield cuts off the Phantoms here out of the zone towards Ryland Rich. Rich going to send one back the other way. We'll get offsides as the Phantoms did not clear the zone before the puck entered. And so far, folks, it's going to be, let's see, they're going to pull it back to center. Must have said that Ryland was back behind the center line when he threw it or awfully close to it. So we get face off back at center ice at 7:44 to go here in the period. Ronan on your draw. BMAC flanking him on the left, DeNormandie on the right. Blue Liners are still R&R in the right wing side. Carshield fires a bouncing puck in left wing corner, partially blocked by the Phantoms. Coming down low, Ronan puts a body on him, boy, and picked up by Ryland Rich behind McKinney. Sends one up off the boards to Double D. Double D pinching in is going to be Carshield. Pushed it out is going to be Clark. Clark and DeNormandie trying to hit BMAC. Slowed up by Carshield. DeNormandie on the back check now. Here comes Carshield in front of the Rothmeyer, firing a shot wide right of McKinney. Rebound here to the near side. It'll be Ronan Clark going to get it now. Clark on the half wall, drops it down for Rich. Ryland going behind the net of McKinney left to right, and he swings one back over here to the near side, trying to create some space. DeNormandie pushes one forward. It's going to slide down. If it gets there, it'll be an icing. Into the right wing corner, no go, waved off as it never quite got down to the goal line, barely made it to the hash marks. It's going to be Yadic picking it up. Yadic bodied up the puck. Puck slides out past Monaco towards the Phantom benches. The Rock going to pick up the loose change here. He's got Cushman. Headsman's over to hit the Cushman here on the near side. Cushman pushing it at the board, plenty of time and space. Try to send one in. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:41 to go here in period number 1. 0-0 is your score. Face off down in the left wing circle to the right of McKinney's blocker. Taking your draw is going to be Gaspararu. Cushman on the half wall. Yadic along with Monaco and Gavin Sire in the slot. Bouncing puck swatted towards Monaco. It's going to be picked up by Sire on the far side. Gavin pushing up the ice. He's got Gaspararu. Stepping up is going to be the Carshield defenseman. Chipping it over here to the near side in front of Cush. 2 in front of Monaco. Firing a shot. Saved by McKinney. No rebound given at 6:24 to go here in the period. So for all you Phantoms fans out there, we'll see how good your Monaco Hockey Live trivia is, as most of you have not been around long enough to know where I started. See if you can answer the comments. I'm not sure if they're active, but if they are, somebody tell me what app I started on prior to YouTube, because technically Monaco Hockey Live has only been around for 400 games, but I've been broadcasting since 2020. Right back the other way, so you can tell me what app I started on. Looking for a sharp shot in front of the slot. Saved by McKinney. Kicked out. Picked back up by Carson. Another save by McKinney. It's Cushman down low. Sends it over here to the near side. Gaspararu and Yadic. He's got Gavin Sire breaking. Yadic across the center line. Uses Bob to send it in his zone. Sire has the net. Yadic right wing corner. Centering pass blocked by Carshield on the far side. It's going to be Sire on the forecheck. Sauced across. Gaspararu backing out of the zone. Cut off by Yadic. Now towards Max Zayer. High right side comes in, try to toe drag. Zayer pops it loose in the right wing corner. Out towards Gavin on the far side. Sire pushing up the ice. We're going to get a whistle as the net is off at 5:35. So we'll see where that face-off goes. Face-off going to go in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for Carshield. An unfortunate event for the Phantoms as they were breaking out the other way. So your lineup out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Proden along with Boyd and DeNormandie. Blue Liner is going to be McRae and Zayer. Proden on the far side. He battling it out along the boards. Coming in is Boyd. Locks it loose for Zayer. Zayer here coming across the slot. Headmans it over to DeNormandie. DeNormandie hitting Proden. Proden across along with Zayer. Joining the rush. In the left wing corner. Brielle going to work. Boyd coming down low with Zayer. Zayer below the goal line. Swung over here to the near side. McRae not pinching, he backs up. Coming in is going to be DeNormandie along with Proden, forcing the defenseman to cut back, and they're going to go in the left wing corner trying to set up the forecheck. Breaking out, stepping up is going to be Max too. Zayer knocked it down to the blue line. Pushing it out of the zone in the hands of DeNormandie. DeNormandie tries to make a move. Picked his pocket is going to be Carshield. Backing up is going to be McRae. 2-on-1. Right side, fired a shot. Saved by McKinney! And he smothers the rebound at 4:53 to go here in the period. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Carshield to the right wing circle to the left of McKinney. There we go. We're going to lower that lighting just a little bit, folks. Your lineup out there now for the Phantoms will be Pasterzi, Sire, and Clark up front. Rothmeyer and Rich on D. Rich and Clark in the slot. It's going to be Pasterzi in a 3-on-2 with Gavin and Clark. Trying to push it back the other way, and it was picked off by Carshield at center ice. Going the other way, Gavin knocks it loose. Puck's going to slide in the right wing corner behind McKinney for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer pulling it around to the far side. Rothmeyer hits Gavin. Gavin over to Pasterzi. Pasterzi back to Sire. Just out of the reaching hands of Gavin. He's tied up. Coming in is Clark, who knocks it loose into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer pushes it forward to Pasterzi. Pasterzi cuts back at the blue line. That's going to be offsides, and then they waved it off. Pasterzi on the backhand. Chopped loose by Carshield here to the near side. Clark on the forecheck now. Gavin Sire comes in, pops it free over here to Clark. Clark to Pasterzi in front of the blue paint. Picked off by Carshield. Here they're coming the other way, 3-on-2. But it's passed into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer in front of the benches. On the far side for Pasterzi. Pasterzi makes a move around the defenseman. Poke check by the forechecker. And now past Gaspadaro. Now as he comes onto the ice, it's Clark and Gaspadaro. Cross-ice pass in front of Rich. They touch pass it the other way. Makes a move around Gaspadaro and BMAC. Clark on the back check now across the Phantom line into the hands of Max 3. Max going to send one in front of the Carshield benches. And it's going to be missing in front of Monaco. Top of the ratio, fired a shot. Saved by McKinney. No rebound given at 3:46 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for Carshield once again. Your lineup out there now is going to be Gaspadaro at center, Cushman and Lucadello in the slot, BMAC on the half wall, Monaco down in the right wing corner. Monaco is going to try to slam it towards BMAC. It's intercepted by Carshield first, towards the rock. Top of the right field, blocked by BMAC. Coming in is Monaco, forced Carshield to throw it underneath the net. And then got two on it here to the near side. Cushman tries to one-hand Lucadello. He does. Blocked by Carshield from getting in the zone. At the blue line, out it comes. Gaspadaro doesn't see it. Dropping it back. It's Carshield. Poke check by Gaspadaro. BMAC has the net. Lucadello in tow. Beat Gaspadaro down. Couldn't control it. Centering pass in front of the blue paint. Nobody home from the boys in black. 2-on-2 the other way in front of Monaco and Cushman. Headmans it towards Cush. Carshield over to the far side. Cushman sends it to Monaco. Monaco pushes it up towards Gaspadaro. Chipping it forward is going to be Max 3 and BMAC. Max 3 going to work, trying to get it into the corner. Knocked down by Carshield. Nice defensive play by number 72. Gaspadaro going to work with BMAC underneath the left wing corner, breaking it out towards the rock. Here to the far side and towards the Carshield benches. It's going to be 1-on-1 in front of Cushman. Monaco going to the net along with the other forward. Try to center it pass. Monaco had him tied up. Cush going to ride him into the left wing corner. Looking for support. Cushman still battling it out. Blocked by Monaco along with Gaspadaro into the left wing corner for Cush. Cush going to push it up towards Lucadello, and it's going to be a half-wall battle right in front of the fans there. Kind of can't see what's going on as they're standing up out towards Lucadello, sliding out of the zone, and the Carshield defender is going to have to regroup in front of his own blue line. Thrown right back the other way. Carshield collects the neutral ice, pulling it inside the zone. Here comes the defenseman. Out past BMAC. Cut off by Gaspadaro into the hands of Cushman. Cushman chips it out to Lucadello. Body loose inside the neutral zone. Nice play by Lucadello along with the boy from Carshield getting a little physical there. Gaspadaro to Max 2. Max 2 over to BMAC. BMAC between his feet. Picks it up, sends it over to Lucadello. Just missing on the connection with number 11. Just over 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. Carshield picks it up in front of the Phantom blue line towards Cushman. Drops it top of the left circle, makes the move around Cush. Bottom left circle, looks to fire a shot. And it goes short side from the crossbar and down. The impossible angle. Number 16 scores at $1:52. Here in period number 1. And the Phantoms are chasing. It's 1-0 Carshield as we just clear under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Your lineup out there now is going to be Yadick along with Clark and Broden up front. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McCray. Clark on the draw. Face off out to the far side for Broden. Picked up by Carshield. Trying to get it in was Carshield, but locked down by Clark. And forechecking hard is going to be Carshield. Firing one wide left here to the near side. Picked up by Carshield, left wing corner. Coming down is McCray. McCray on the half wall now, trying to muscle it forward. He does. It's going to be McCray pushing up in a 3-on-2. Hits Yadick. Yadick with Broden on his left. Damian left wing face up. Fires a shot. Blocker save. Down behind the net. Broden coming in. Puck squirts in the left wing corner for Yadick. Muscled out to the blue line towards Zaire. Zaire going to send one back in the corner. Hits Yadick. Yadick left face up. Fires a shot. That's a Julian Yadick Phantoms goal! Let's check the replay, folks. Left corner for Yadick. Muscled out to the blue line towards Zaire. To send one back in the corner. Hits Yadick. Pull it off. Yadick left face up. Fires a shot. That's a Julian Yadick Phantoms goal! Let's 77-97 at 1:18 and we've got ourselves a tie game. Out there now is going to be Nyadic, Clark, and Proden once again. Zaire and McRae. It's Clark going in. Clark fires a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender left wing corner. Proden fires one to the net. Blocked by Carshield. Pinching in hard is Max too. It's picked off by Carshield. Backing up is Nyadic. Makes a move around Nyadic. McRae coming in front of Clark and Nyadic. Looks to fire a toe drag shot. Saved by McKinney. And we get a whistle at 57 seconds to go here in the period. And we'll get a whistle. Face-off goes back into the left wing corner. All you folks back home saw that replay logo was huge. Out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Pasturzi. Shot and a save by McKinney along with Boyd and Double D. Blue liner is going to be Rothmeyer and Rich. It's Double D touches one to Rich, but it's picked off by Carshield first. Boyd does a nice job picking the hands of Carshield, firing from the right point, just past the glove of McKinney in the right corner. It's picked back up by Carshield. He blows a tire. Boyd to Pasturzi, back to Boyd. It's Boyd and Double D in a 2-on-1. 35 seconds to go here in the period. Boyd comes down, left face up that, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender of Carshield once again. Boyd going to work, left wing corner now, trying to make a move. She's got two on her. Coming in is Pasturzi for support. Double D at top of the left circle face-off. And make a move, Double D cuts it off just inside the Carshield line, sends it back down low for Boyd with 18 seconds to go. Boyd coming in, knocks it free for Double D. Pasturzi was circling like a shark in a slot. Cut off there right in front by Rothmeyer. Jackson goes to work, sends one down behind the goal line. 7 seconds remaining here in the first period. Up towards Double D. DeNormandie puts a cross-check on him. No call. Coming in is Pasturzi on the defensive side of it. And we're going to get a whistle, or sound rather. That sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Phantoms won and Carshield won as we head to our first intermission. This intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensonville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, especially in Mexico, from what I understand. Your starting lineup for the Phantoms here in period number 2, BMAC, Sire, along with Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be the Rock and Cush. Declan McKinney has the net. And it's Phantoms working from right to left here in the long change period in the right wing corner. Trying to center was BMAC out to the point for Cush. Cush fires one low. Looking for the tip was Gavin here to the near side. Sire comes trucking in, cut off by Lucadello. Carshield pulling it back behind their net. Left to right on the far side. Chipped out past BMAC. Gavin on the back check now. 2-on-2 in front of Monaco and Cushman, slowed up by Lucadello. Here to the right corner. Monaco going to get in front of him, take him into the right corner now. Monaco bodies it loose, picked up here by Cush. Monaco goes down, he gets back up, breakout pass to McMurray. BMAC headmans to Gavin Sire off his stick as it was broken up by Carshield. Active sticks by the St. Louis crowd and sent into the right wing corner. Down low for BMAC. BMAC trucking down low to get it. Backhand D-to-D pass for Cush. Cush tried to send one back over here to the near side. Monaco's got a truck to come get it. He's got one on. Monaco over to BMAC. BMAC digs it out of the wall, but it slides out of the zone in the hands of Carshield, who's going to try to go right back the other way in front of the Rock. Sent into the right wing corner by Carshield. Slowed up by McKinney. Declan underneath the net to Cushman. Cushman here to the near side. He's got plenty of time and space. Cush making a move now. Chips one forward. Cush coming into Sire. Sire over to BMAC. BMAC across the Carshield line. Lucadello has the net. B-Mac, little escape, top of the left circle along the half wall. Centering pass towards Lucadello, broken up by Carshield. Coming in is Brielle Boyd, 13-36. Max 2, stepping it up. Ripping it down the right wing corner, right underneath the net, right to left, picked up by Carshield here on the near side. Out towards the Carshield line. Chip behind Pasturzi. 3-on-2 the other way with back checkers. In front of Max 2. Cushman still in the slot. Blocked by Brielle Boyd. Carshield makes a move around Lucadello in front of Zaire. Centering pass up front. Look to go curl around. Right point towards Pasturzi. Fires one wide right back behind the net. McKinney tipped it out. McKinney looking both posts here. Now comes over here on the near side. Zaire coming in. Max trying to push it up the strong side of Pasturzi. Picked up by Carshield. Poke check by Zaire. Back in the slot on the backhand. Carshield going in. Max 2 going to hook him up along the half wall. No call. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd to Lucadello. Carshield keeping it in there active all over that one. 3 white jerseys on the puck right now. Back in the hands of Boyd. Boyd. D-to-D pass here to the near side for Cush. Cush out to Lucadello. Breaking it out of the zone across center down the neutral zone. Lucadello harassed by 1. Loose change collected by Carshield. And they sauce it right over here on the near side. Boyd on the back check now. Try to cut back across the blue line. Picked up by Carshield. Right wing faceoff dot. Out to the high slot. Firing a shot wide right. Picked up here by Cush. Cush chipping it to Boyd. Picked off by Carshield. Top of the right circle. Right faceoff dot. Goes to the left side. Fires a shot. Saved by McKinney. Pick up on the far side for DeNormandy. DeNormandy in the left corner. Centering pass. Intercepted by Cushman. Cushman pushing up the ice. It's a speed. It's Blake Cushman moving it up. He cuts back. He's got Pasturzi. Cushman goes in, fans on the shot, picks it back up, fires another one. Pad save towards Pasturzi, picked up by the Carshield defenseman behind the net. Pasturzi coming in, forced him to go to the far side. It's going to be out backing up as Gaspararo. Pasturzi forced him to cut back. DeNormandy trying to take away the cross-ice pass. It's Zaire out there now. Here comes Adam McRae. They're tied up in front of the penalty boxes, knocked loose by Pasturzi. It's Max 3 on the forecheck now. Little saucer pass past Max 3. Here comes Carshield up the far side of the benches in front of McRae. McRae with a good stick. Chips it back. Good puck support by Carshield, but it's picked off by Max Zaire. Max 2 makes a move around the forechecker. He's got Pasturzi. Here comes Ryan. Zaire has the net. Pasturzi fires a shot. Shot blocked by the defenseman. Chip past Zaire out towards Gaspararo, who's covering D. Going to chip one past Max. Max going to back him up, thrown in the right wing corner. It's going to be Max in the right wing half wall now. Picked back up by Carshield, trying to bounce one over. Glove saved by McKinney as he flashes the leather. Let's see if we can check the replay on that one, folks. In the right wing corner. Here comes the Max in the right wing half wall now. Picked back up by Carshield. Comes in short side, tries to flip one up. Glove saved by McKinney as he flashes the leather. 11:20 to go here. Let's see if we can check the replay. The Phantoms get the line, complete the line change in there. It's going to be Rothmeyer and Rich, a little R&R on D. Supporting the puck well as Carshield there. Gaspararo to Proden. Proden back to Max. Go to Ryland Rich. Yannick on his right. Julian going to carry it up. Rich slows down. Proden has the net, and Julian fires one off the glove of the goaltender, and out of play it goes into the netting at 11:05. So far, let's see if we got answers here. We've got Facebook and Insta, and both are incorrect. Let's keep it going, folks. See if you can get this one right. Your lineup out there now is going to be Proden along with Gaspararo and Yannick up front, and R&R on D. Firing a shot is Yannick right off the draw along the half wall, and it's going to be picked up by Carshield right in front of us. Sauced across, play broken up by Rothmeyer, back in the hands of Yannick. Right in front of center, he gets his pocket picked, and now it's going to be Carshield going back the other way from the high point, firing a shot. Glove saved by McKinney, and we're going to get a whistle at 10:44 to go here in the period. Face-off goes back in the offensive zone for Carshield, making its way over to the right of McKinney's blocker in the left wing circle. It's going to be Gaspararo on your draw. Rothmeyer and Proden in the slot. Yannick on the half wall. Ryland Rich down in the I formation behind Gaspararo. Face-off one of the left wing hash marks into the hands of Rich. Rich, little knuckle puck over the defenseman. Bouncing puck in front of McKinney. Here to the near side. Picked up by Carshield. Carshield, right wing hash marks, pushed it forward out to Proden. Proden to Gaspararo. Max 3 going to try to push around. He comes in with speed. Max 3 going to work. Bottom show. Centering pass towards Yannick. He was tied up. Ryland Rich picks it up top of the right circle. He's got 2 on him. He fires one back. Tipped by Gaspararo. Or Yannick rather. Picked back up by Julian. Julian, left wing hash marks, goes out to Rich. Rich, right point. Rich fires a wrister. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound to Carshield. Out of the zone, it's thrown by the Carshield, and it's going to be Rich in a foot race. It's not going to get there for the icing. Ryland Rich curling around here to the near side, fake the icing, as it would have been waved off anyway. Rich bodied off the puck by 3. Back in the right wing corner for Carshield. Right wing faceoff dot. Picked up by Carshield. Tied up, picked off by Proden. Robbery in broad daylight. Somebody call the cops. It's Cronin. Puck protection. Left face at the fires the shot. We're going to get a penalty on Carshield. And as it's finally touched up, they're going to call hooking. Holding they're calling at 9:44. And Carshield going to be shorthanded at 9:44. Far be it from me to complain about penalties, but I actually didn't think that was a penalty on the Carshield boy. But he's going to get called for holding. And with the result of that is going to be a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove and one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Pasterzi, along with Clark and BMAC. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Cushman. McMurray fires one through the blue paint. Pinching hard is going to be Cush. Backing up is Pasterzi and BMAC. On the half wall, it's going to be picked up by Clark. Going to the net is McMurray. Clark, center pass through the blue paint. Monaco is surfing in. It's going to be Carshield across center. Going to use Bob out to Monaco. Monaco going to get in front of him. Tied him up. Monaco is going to go to the box for hooking as Cushman touches it up. And at 9:14 to go here in the period, the Rock heads to the sin bin for hooking. And that negates the Big Sammy's power play. We are 4-on-4 as Monaco heads to the sin bin for hooking at 9:14 in period number 2. So it's going to be a 30-second power play for Carshield once the 4-on-4 expires. It'll be 1 minute of 4-on-4 hockey. Your 4-on-4 out there is going to be Rothmeyer along with Sire, Rich, and Clark. Right point firing a shot. Blocked by Ryland Rich in the left wing corner for Ronan Clark. Sire trying to push up the ice. He was looking to break free. Top of the left circle. Comes down, looks to go across the slot, firing a knuckle puck towards McKinney. He's going to smother it and gets hip checked over McKinney by Ryland Rich at 8:57 to go here in the period. That's the last thing you want to do is push somebody on top of your goaltender. Pull him off of, yes. Push him onto him, not a good idea. 43 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. Face off to the right of McKinney in the left wing circle. And we've got 2 boys that are hung up. We're going to have to get a whistle as their helmets. That's the second time I've seen that this weekend. It happened in the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres 19U game last night. And it happens again here today as Ronan Clark was hooked up there with number 97 of the Carshield. And we'll do a face-off now to the right wing circle at 8:51. It'll be Rich on the half wall as Ronan Clark on your draw wins it to Ryland Rich. It's going to be Gavin breaking up the ice. Ronan Clark covering D. Rich going to come in, chipped off the puck back in the hands of Rich. Rich in front of the referee to Gavin. Carshield going to work against Sire. Sire going to push him into the corner by the Zamdors. And it's going to be 2-on-1 against Gavin. And Carshield comes away with the loose change. 18 seconds to go on that 4-on-4 in front of Max Zayer. Down and behind the goal line for Ryland Rich. Rich going to use the boards. Picks it up for himself. Back down low for the Carshield. Poke check by Zayer. Picked up here by Ryland Rich with 3 seconds to go. Hits Gavin at center. Gavin going along, and we've got ourselves a penalty kill, folks. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Going down to one leg is going to be DeNormandie. Picked back up by Carshield. 14 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. Here comes Jackson Rothmeyer, forcing Carshield to cut back. Makes a move around double D. Right wing or left wing dot, cross to the slot. Poke check by Zayer. Picked up by DeNormandie, who's going to knuckle puck one out of the zone. And that'll do it, folks, for the penalty. Monaco jumps onto the ice. He's going to play forward, it looks like, until he can make his way to the bench. It's Monaco on the forecheck now. Here comes the Rock, just past him. Past Max Zayer into the right wing corner. It's going to go for Rothmeyer and Max 2. Monaco goes for the line change now. Picked up by Carshield down low. They're going to play with a catch behind the net in front of Gretzky's office. Knocked loose by McKinney. Picked up by Zayer. Zayer to double D's. Tough to Boyd. Back knocked loose, but a good stick there by the Carshield forward, or defender actually. Max Zayer going to pick his pocket. In the right wing corner he goes down, backhand D-to-D pass over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer chips one out to double D. He's trying to slam one forward. He does. DeNormandie trying to push it through. Chips it up in the air, but it's knocked down by Carshield. Boyd on the forecheck. Cross ice pass here right in front of us. Here comes Monaco. 2-on-2 in front of the rock, and Cushman backing up his Pisterzi. Top of the right circle, into the right corner, sent all in wrapping around on the left side for Cushman at 6:51. Cushman chips one to Double D into the hands of Boyd. Boyd, top left circle. Normandy didn't get to it. Looks to go back in left corner, trying to fire one across. Blocked by Pisterzi, firing a shot wide left, just missing the blocker of McKinney at 6:37. Here comes the Normandy. Makes a move around Boyd to the high slot, blocked by the rock, picked back up by Carshield, and it goes over the shoulder of McKinney and in at 6:30 here in the period. Number 16 at 6:30. He scores his second goal of the contest, and it's 2-1. Carshield. As they make their way back out to center ice, it's Pisterzi, Sire along with Lucadello up front. Blue liner's going to be McCray and Zaire. It's Gavin Sire, left wing side, fires a shot, tried to use the defender as a blocker, as a screen. Sire throws one right in front to Lucadello, just missing Nico. In the hands of Max, too. Max fires one, shot blocked by Carshield. Zaire gets back on the defensive side, good recovery by Max, too. Lucadello on the back check now. He spins back around in front of the Phantom benches. Gavin trying to pick a pocket there, just misses. It's 2-on-2 in front of Zaire and McCray. Third one wide right, or left, if you will, if you're going the other way. It's going to be Pisterzi to Gavin. Back in the hands of Pisterzi. Pisterzi's got a step. Left wing down. Fires one, just missing wide right. Wrapped around towards Max, too. Max going to try to stuff it at the blue line. He does. He keeps it in, but it's finally muscled out of the zone by Carshield and thrown back the other way. We'll get it offsides. And a whistle at 5:49 to go here in the period. Face-off goes back outside the zone right in front of the Phantom benches. It'll be Gaspararo at center, flanked by Nyadik and Proden. Blue liner is going to be a little R&R. Nyadik got to come trucking in here to the near side. Gaspararo gets on the defensive side of it, thrown in the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer right up the boards. Carshield picked it up and throws it right back the other way. Behind the net of McKinney for Ryland Rich. Right to left. He hits the brakes and tries to get him to fly right by, but he's got a step on the forward. And he headmans over to Gaspararo. It's 2-on-2 to Nyadik. Nyadik on the far side. Nyadik comes in, right face off top. Fires a shot, slides one in! That's a Julian Nyadik Phantoms goal!
Let's check the replay, folks.
It's 2-on-2.
It's going to be Gaspararo to Nyadik powers.
Nyadik comes in, right face off
Good
top.
puck protection.
Fires a shot, slides one in! That's a Julian Nyadik Phantoms goal!
Ties this game up at 5:25. Nyadik with his second goal of the game.
And we make our way back out to center ice. It's 2-2, folks. Your lineup out there now is going to stay the same. It's going to be Proden and Nyadik up front with Gaspararo in tow. Nyadik fires a shot. Rebound out front for Proden. Finally smothered by the goaltender. And Nyadik must have caught an edge there as he went down at 5:15 to go here in the period. But we've got ourselves a tying game, folks. Rothmeyer and Rich on D. And Coach Caden goes for the line change. It's a wholesale change. Out there now will be Sire along with Clark and BMAC. Blue liners are going to be the Rock and Cush from left to right. Clark on the half wall. BMAC in the slot. Gavin Sire takes your draw. Face off won by Carshield. Going to try to wrap it around to the far side. Picked up by Carshield on the right wing half wall. Trying to break it up on the ice. Back checking is going to be the Phantoms. Poke check by Sire in front of Cushman now. Inside the zone. Clark coming in along with Monaco. Swing towards McKinney. McKinney going to shove one over here to the near side for Gavin. Up to BMAC. It's BMAC up against three. BMAC along with Clark and Sire in support. BMAC tries to fire. Just fanning on it. Picked up by Carshield. Cut off there behind the net by Clark. Gavin F3 in the slot. BMAC dragging around the boards. Sends one to Cushman, right point. Cush walks it in. Fires a shot. Tipped by Clark. Back in the right wing corner. Down behind the net. Trying to wrap around. Poke check. Good stick there by Carshield. 4:36 to go. Clark hanging on to the top of the left circle. Comes across to the slot. Sends one over to Cushman. Carshield got a piece of it and slides out of the zone. Cush going to hit the brakes in front of the Carshield benches. Sends one forward to Sire. Sire up to BMAC. BMAC didn't get the hands on it. Back to Carshield. Blocked by Gavin Sire. Monaco's got to come trucking across. Cushman with exploding fire. His shot is going to be Carshield, who got a piece of it before Cush can control it. Into the right wing corner. Center pass up front. Broken up by Clark. Saved by McKinney. Swatted away by Monaco to the far side. Here comes BMAC. Monaco joins the rush. BMAC pushing it up. It's BMAC and Monaco 2-on-2. BMAC left, right wing side. into the right wing corner. On the far side, going to make a move around Gavin Sire, 2-on-2. Clark going to collect it at center. Goes to Cushman. Cushman tried to get it up to the Monaco. Monaco in front of the Phantom benches. Pushes one-handed. Monaco at the inside. Couldn't get to the puck. Blocked by BMAC. Back out to the blue line. Cut off by Boyd. Out of play it goes into the Phantom benches at 3:45 to go here in the period. Face off going just outside the zone, right in front of the Phantom benches. Napster, Ryan, I ain't that old, man. Back in front of us, I shouldn't say I'm not that old, I haven't been broadcasting long enough for that. Out of the zone it goes. It's going to be picked up by Pasturzi. Pasturzi covering D for Max 2. Pasturzi trying to send one forward to Boyd, intercepted by Carshield. Stepping up is going to be Max 2. He bodies it loose. And it's a 3-on-2 battle right in front of us here, just down in the neutral zone. Poke checked and thrown in by Carshield in the right wing corner, collected by Max 2 down behind the goal line. He hits the brakes, trying to shove it back up the strong side. Carshield met him there first. Boyd going to take it out of the boards. She rings it around here to the near side. Pasturzi coming to get it right wing hash marks. Pasturzi picks his pocket, hits Boyd. Boyd over to Double D. Double D back to Boyd. It's just the stick of Brielle, picked up here by Carshield. Looking to go 3-on-2 the other way. Brielle stuffs it across the blue line, knocked down by Boyd, or knocked down by Double D, and Pasturzi chips it out of the zone. It's Boyd on a forecheck. Carshield touches it back inside the zone. 2:51 to go. Saved by McKinney. Rebound collected by Zayer. Zayer, right wing kind, makes a move around the forward. Hits Boyd. Boyd's got Double D. Saucer pass to Pasturzi. Pasturzi across the Carshield line. Left wing side. Pasturzi fires one low. Looking for DeNormandy on the right corner. Couldn't get his stick on it. And it's Carshield coming back in a 3-on-2. In front of Max 2 and McCray. Backing, checking is going to be Pasturzi and Boyd. Right side, fires a shot off the glove of McKinney. Rebound to the far side. Lucadello coming in. Lucadello bodies it loose. Puck is bouncing in front of the blue line. Chopped out of his own by McCray. McCray coming in. One hands it, tries to get on the defender who's coming in. Top of the right circle, comes down low. Fired a shot off the crossbar, back in the left wing corner. Taken down by Zayer. Back towards the net, picked up by Boyd. Boyd at 2:06, trying to come up the ice. Here she comes. Makes a move around the forechecker. Brielle gets the center, wraps it around left to right. The Phantoms get the much-needed line change in. Into the right wing corner for Lucadello. Back behind the net. Lucadello on the forecheck along with Gavin Sire and Gospodar. Ronan Clark picked up by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer looking for Sire in front of that. He hits the brakes, comes back the other side. Hits Sire. Sire back kicks it to himself. Left wing corner going to work. Tries to get it over to Rothmeyer. Jump back behind the net for Lucadello and Sire. Sauced one out to the point over the stick of Rothmeyer. That puck's going to slide down. It's going to be Rylan Rich going to go get it with 90 seconds to go here in period number 2. Rylan Rich right to left. Breaks it out to Lucadello as Carshield goes from the line change. Lucadello chips it out of the zone. Coming in is Clark. Knocked past Lucadello. Backhanded in the zone past Rich is going to be Carshield on the forecheck with a 2-1-2. And it's picked up by Rylan Rich. He tries to use the boards and chip it past the forwards. Knocked down by Ronan Clark. He got good support out of that one. Rothmeyer comes in the left wing corner now. Centering pass towards McKinney. Knocked down and saved by Declan. That was a dangerous play at 1:05 to go here in the period. Face-off goes into the left wing circle. Your lineup out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Gaspanaro at center, Proden and Yannick are your wingers, but they're sandwiching Monaco in the slot, and Cushman is on the half wall. Face-off won by Gaspanaro into the left wing corner. He's going to slap at it and send it over here to the near side for Proden. Cut off by Carshield on the right wing side, firing a shot, bouncing puck towards the middle, just over the stick of Monaco to Cushman on the right side, left wing corner. He slams it over here to the near side for Proden. Coming in is Monaco on the defensive side of it. He bodies two boys off the puck, but the puck is loose for Proden. Proden in the right wing corner now, backing up is Cushman. Out towards Monaco, coming around, left wing corner, trying to cycle it. Picked off by Monaco. He read the play, but he didn't get it out of there fast enough. Now he finally chips it over to Yannick. It's 3-on-2 the other way. It's going to be Yannick going in with Gaspanaro behind him. Drop pass for Max 3. Back to Julian Proden in front of the net. Couldn't get it to him. Cushman and Monaco still on D. Proden fires the backhand shot wide right behind the net. 24 seconds to go. Up the left wing half wall now. Kept in by Gaspanaro. Picked up by Carshield. Come over is Proden. Chip past Gaspanaro. It's going to be Monaco in a foot race. All the way down on the right wing corner. But first, we're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 13.5 seconds to go here in period number 2. Face-off goes all the way down. Left wing circle draw in the offensive zone for the boys in black. Yadic, Gaspararo and Proden from left to right. Monaco and Cushman on D. Gaspararo try to win one back to Yadic. Poke check loose by the Carshield defender. Wrapping around left to right. Cushman going to pinch now, right wing Hesmer. Then he backs up. Send it back behind the net as Carshield ringing around here to the near side to create space. Here comes the rock, left point. Monaco fires one wide left. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Phantoms 2 and Carshield 2 as we head to our second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by, let's get to it here if I can get to my graphics. This second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Bob Suiter's Capital Ice Arena in Middleton, Wisconsin. Starting lineup for the third period for Coach Caden's squad is going to be DeNormandy and Pasterzi flanking Brielle Boyd. Blue liner is going to be a little R&R. Rothmeyer and Rich. Declan McKinney has that. 15 minutes around the clock to get this third period underway. Firing a shot. Off the stick of Ryland Rich in the left wing corner is going to be Carshield. Picked back up by Rich. Rich curling back behind the net of McKinney now. Left to right on the far side. He cuts back and lets him fly right by. Tries to make a move around the forechecker. Rich now going to back checking low. Blocked by Boyd. Right in front of McKinney. Puck is loose. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd to DeNormandy. DeNormandy along the strong side here. Phantoms are working from left to right now if you're listening on the radio. Carshield picks it back up and goes right back the other way. Poke check by Rothmeyer at 14-15. Inside the zone, Carshield going to work. Right wing Hashmarks fires a shot. Saved by McKinney. Juicy rebound back in the right wing corner. Picked up here by Carshield. Right in front, looks to fire a shot. Rebound out front. Another save by McKinney. Another save, and it goes in. Number 27. Too many rebounds given up by the Phantoms. And they break the tie. Number 27. With 14 minutes to go here in the third. And it's 3-2. The answer to the question from earlier about what app did I start on is going to be Periscope. Periscope was the predecessor to Twitter Live. It's where I ended up broadcasting right after Periscope went defunct and was bought by Twitter. Julian Yadic fires one from the point, swatted away by the goaltender as it's gloved down, and he swats it away like a bee. The fly swatted there. Knocked down by McCray there at center. Goes right back inside the zone for Yadic. McCray comes in, tries to muscle his way forward, and it's going to be Gaspararo covering D. Here comes the Carshield in front of Gaspararo. High slot. Poke check loose. Looks to fire a shot off of Gaspararo. Picked back up. Backhanded by McCray. It's going to be Yadic along with Proden at 2-on-1. Julian coming in. Right point. Comes down right face off that. Fires a shot. Rebound back down low for Gaspararo or Yadic. He's got Proden in front of blue paint. Center pass to McCray. McCray, right point. McCray curls, fires, tipped by Proden. Rebound out front. Picked up by Carshield. That was a juicy opportunity for the Phantoms, folks, and unable to convert at 13-11. Chip past McCray. Carshield goes for the line change, giving Max 2 plenty of time to collect it. On the far side, breaks it out to Proden. Proden hits Gaspararo. Bouncing puck is loose, collected by Carshield. In front of Max Zayer. McCray goes down. Zayer takes it to the right wing corner. Carshield collects it right underneath. Zayer runs him off. Picked up by Carshield off the right post now. Puck is loose behind the net of McKinney. Trying to stuff one in now here to the near side. McKinney slides over. picked up by Carshield, harassed by Zaire. Into the left wing corner for Gaspadaro. D or pass underneath the net in the right wing corner by Carshield. Top of the right circle, makes a move around McRae. Picked up by Zaire. Puck is loose for Yadik. Back to Croden, who chips one out of the zone at 12:33. Carshield going to throw one right back the other way. Blocked by Zaire. Into the left wing corner. Monaco makes his way to the net. Firing a shot. Saved by McKinney. Back down low for Zaire. Zaire sends it by to himself behind the net. Here comes Max 2. Pushing it up the ice. It's Max Zaire. Headmans it over to Croden. Or that BMAC. It's BMAC. Gasparov and Yadik in a 3-on-1. Gasparov goes on left face of the Hunter Cross, looks for the backhand shot, and Yadik was tied up out to the point for Monaco. Monaco sends one back into the corner for BMAC. Off his skates in the right wing corner it goes. And sending it out is going to be Carshield on the near side. Bouncing puck is loose. Monaco picks up. No, it's Nucadello picks up the loose change. He's knocked off the puck. Active sticks by Carshield. Nucadello tries to muscle his way through. BMAC picks it up. Puck is loose at center. Back in the hands of Nucadello. Loses it as he picked for Monaco. Monaco over to Nucadello as he comes back in. Nico across the blue line. Makes the move left wing faceoff dot. Curls around. Backhand shot blocked by Carshield. It's BMAC on the forecheck. Out to Cushman, who's got to stuff it at the blue line. Sends one back to McMurray. McMurray just across the blue line inside the zone. Hang on to it. Pick this puck. It'll be Carshield. Monaco gets a piece of it and sends it in the left wing corner now. And it's going to be Carshield stuck in their own zone here for a little bit. Coming in is going to be Gavin Sire. Knocked loose. Kept in by Monaco. Monaco makes a move to the slot. Tries to fire a backhand shot. It's blocked by Carshield. Cushman coming in. Cushman couldn't get on it. And Cushman took offense to the boy using his body position on him. Nucadello comes in right wing corner. It's picked up by Nucadello. It's Gavin. Gavin right fire shot, tipped and rebounded into the far side for Carshield. Tried to send one out. Kept in by Monaco. Monaco left hash mark, sends one back behind the net. BMAC going to work. Coming on right to left, coming back in. Carshield been out there for an extended time. They need a line change. Try to ice it. Knocked down by Monaco. Monaco tied up. Picks back up. Picked up by Carshield. Still can't get it out. It's kept in by Monaco. Out to the blue line. Coming in. Monaco bodies it loose. Picked up by Cushman. They got him in a change. Where's Cushman going? Curling back around, he allows Carshield to get the line change in, and it's going to be Cushman up the ice across center, sends one towards the goaltender. Rebound saved behind the net, collected by Carshield. BMAC and Nucadello on the forecheck, out of the zone into the hands of Rothmeyer in front of the Phantom benches, trying to go right back the other way. Phantoms do not get complete the entire line changes. Nucadello is still out there, one-on-one in front of Rothmeyer. Fired a shot blocker, saved by McKinney. 10-16 to go here in the period. Cushman pins him in the left wing corner. Here comes Ronan Clark on the offensive side. He knocks it loose. Out towards Nucadello. He pops it free for Pasturzi. Pasturzi in a one-on-one with back checkers on it. Pasturzi goes in the left wing side, chips it down in the corner. Pasturzi with the body position, trying to muscle his way through it. Clark comes in. Pasturzi goes down. Puck is there in between the corner. Clark puts the boy into the wall. He can't get his stick on it now. Out towards DeNormandie. DeNormandie stands him up. Pass to the far side. It's 2-on-2 in front of Rothmeyer and Rich. Top of the right circle towards Jackson. Looks to fire a toe drag. Fires one across. Pad save. Rebound out to Clark here to the near side. Clark bodies it loose out to the point. Kept in by Carshield. And it's picked up by Ronan Clark. Clark goes cross ice for Pasturzi. Pasturzi in the left wing corner. Fires one towards the net. Stick save behind the net. Here rebound in the right wing corner for Ronan Clark. Clark going to work, sends it back down low for DeNormandie. Pasturzi's climbing in here to the right point. Sliding towards the net, picked back up by Clark. Clark out to Rich, picked up by Carshield. Carshield going to cut him off and send it in the corner. Ryland going to slow him up. He's going to pick the move on the left wing corner. Ryland going to send it right back up the boards to Clark. He's got Pasturzi breaking, and it hits Ryland Rich on the far side. Puck is loose in the neutral zone, going right back the other way. Chopped it loose. Rothmeyer, Max Zaire run into a collision there. No call on either side. It was good hockey play. Down in the corner for Clark. Off the skates of the referee. Get out of the way. Stripes. It's going to be a 3-on-2 the other way. Pasturzi to DeNormandie. DeNormandie just off his stick. And it's going to be picked back up by Carshield right in front of the penalty boxes. They're going to pull it back at center. Cut off by Ronan Clark. Little saucer pass now towards McRae. Top of the right circle. Centering pass broken up by Zaire. Back to Carshield. Kicked loose by McRae. Firing a shot over McKinney here to the near side. Coming down is McRae along with DeNormandie. Out to the left point. Comes out is Clark. Thrown back in the left wing corner now. Carshield controlling. Shot blocked by McRae. McRae lost his stick. Right point. Sent one in the left wing corner. Coming down low is Zaire. 8:21. Carshield controlling. And now it's going to be the Phantoms need a line change in the left wing corner for Clark. Loose change collected by Carshield in front of the Zam doors now. Chipped it back down low. Coming is Max 2. Max bodies it loose for Clark. Clark trying to drag it. Picked up by Carshield. Left wing Marks firing a shot. Saved by McKinney. Rebound towards Clark. And the Phantoms need to get the puck out. They finally send one out to the blue line. At the blue line, it goes offsides is going to be the call. At 7:56 to go. Both teams look like they need a line change there as the
Carshield was extended into the offensive zone. They did not make any changes, no different than the Phantoms. And it's a wholesale change for Coach Caton's squad. It's going to be Proden, Boyd, and Yannick up front. It'll be Cushman and Monaco on D from right to left. Boyd on your draw. Boyd wins the draw back to Monaco. Monaco to the outside. Pass blocked by Carshield, but he collects it and sends it forward towards Proden. Monaco gets on it, ties it up in front of the neutral zone, blocked by Cushman. As he gets in and recovers it, sends it over to Proden. Picked up by Carshield, coming in is Boyd along with Proden, right in front of the half wall there on the far side. Out towards Cushman, blocked by Boyd, comes towards Monaco. Monaco stands him up in the right wing corner. Down low for Cush. Cush in the left wing side now, bounces it out to Yannick. Yannick pushing it across the same Phantom line, trying to hit Proden on the far side. He had to turn around and grab it. Left wing corner, half wall, out of the zone for Monaco. Monaco hits Yannick. Yannick gonna push it inside, top of the right circle, all the way down to the right wing corner. He's got Boyd in front of the net. Center pass it for Boyd, chipped by Proden, saved by the goaltender. Carshield tries to send it out to Monaco. Monaco left point, sends it back down low, hits Yannick behind the net. He's got Boyd in front. Just blown up is going to be Yannick. No call on the body check. It's 2-on-2 back behind the net here as they battle out. Julian slow to get up. He lost his stick. And now here comes Carshield on the near side, trying to break it out on the far side. Looking to get it to Monaco in front of the Phantom benches. Monaco ties it up and thrown in the corner by Carshield. Angled it off by Cush. Cush down low. Here comes Boyd in for support. Right wing corner out to the high right point for Proden. Looks to go back on the left wing half wall. Blocked by Cushman. Down low for Boyd. Far side trying to make a move. Proden knocks it loose for Yannick. Pished out by Boyd. And it's going to be Boyd going the other way. Boyd pushing it across center. Here comes Brielle with speed. Cuts back in the slot. Poke check. Good stick there by the defender of Carshield. Backhanding it forward towards Cushman. And it's going to be Cushman in the blue line. Slows it up. It's picked up by BMAC. Catching him on the line change, but he needs support. Here comes Lucadello. BMAC in the slot. Fires a shot. Blocked by Carshield defender. He tried to use him as a screen. And it's thrown off to the far side. Gasparro coming in. Bodies it loose, but it's going to slide out of the zone for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer coming over here to Cushman. Cushman back over to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer trying to hit Gasparro. He does. Gasparro comes in left wing side. Fires one low. Rebound front for Lucadello. Puck is slid off to the left wing corner by Carshield. Gasparro couldn't get a piece of it. Stepping up is Rothmeyer. Dragged forward by Carshield. Here they're coming in a 2-on-1. Backing up is Gasparro towards Ryland Rich. Rich going to take him across. Play broken up by Gasparro. Puck is loose in front of McKinney as he smothers it at 5:35 to go here in the period. Here's another question for you Phantoms fans. What is the most watched? How many live viewers? What is the most live viewers ever on Monaco Hockey Live? This one ought to be interesting because even I didn't know this one until recently. Your lineup out there now is going to be Gasparro along with Lucadello and BMAC. Blue liner is going to be Rothmeyer and Rich. Rich behind the net, uses Bob to get the puck to himself, hits Lucadello. Lucadello collapsed on, loose change for Rich. Rich back to Lucadello, finally trickling out of the zone at 5:20. And it'll be Lucadello and Gasparro on the forecheck now. Forced to go right up the ice. Here they go, 3-on-2 the other way. In front of Ryland Rich and Rothmeyer. Heading to the net, fires a shot, pad saved by McKinney here to the near side. Pushed forward by Lucadello, pop loose in the slot, collected by Rich. Ryland Rich, it's going to be a 4-on-2 the other way. It's Rich, Gasparro, Lucadello, along with BMAC. Rich tries to someone across. Rebound up front, stuffed by Lucadello. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Puck is still free out front, out towards BMAC. Coming in is going to be Max too. Max, Mohawks, cuts back, hits BMAC. BMAC looks to fire one low. Goaltender without a stick. Here they're coming. The forward lost it. He picked back up by McMurray. McMurray curls back around, sends one into the left wing corner. Lucadello on the forecheck now at 4:35. Sauced out of the zone towards McRae. All the way in the right wing corner. Adam going to have to go get it. Carshield gets the line change in. It's going to be McRae here to the near side. Sends one over to Gasparro. Off his skates into the hands of Carshield. At the blue line, pushed down by BMAC. BMAC into the hands of Gasparro in a 1-on-3. Max comes across the blue line, makes the move to the middle. On the left wing, hash marks now. Fires a shot. Pad save in the left wing corner. Needs somebody on the forecheck, and here comes BMAC. Sauced out, glove down by Carshield. Hand pass, no call. Picked up here by BMAC. Glove down in front, or picked up by BMAC. 4:03 to go in a 2-on-2. It's BMAC and Sire. BMAC, right wing corner. Comes in the right side, now sends it over to Clark. Out to the point for McRae. McRae back into Clark. Clark on the right wing half wall now. Try to get it to BMAC. He does. Right face off top. Fires one low. No rebound as the goaltender smothers it. and we get a whistle at 3:48 to go here in the game. Face off in the right wing circle. Your lineup now for the Phantoms will be Pisturzi and Clark flanking Gavin Sire. Blue liner is going to be Zaire and McCrae. Trying to back him on his own is going to be Carshield. They muscle it past McCrae. Back checking is going to be Clark. Loose change collected by Max 2. Zaire going to curl around here to the near side. Huck cuts back once again. Sends over to McCrae in front of the net. McCrae up the ice to Sire. Gavin's got Pisturzi breaking. Gavin headmans it to Ryan. Ryan inside the zone looking for Clark. Cut off by Carshield. Going in the left wing corner. Clark with inside position. He's got the puck picked up here by Gavin. Back to Clark. Harassed by one. Out to the left wing hash mark. Stepping up with McCrae. McCrae fires one forward to Clark. Clark left face up that. Fires a shot. Bouncing puck saved by the goaltender. Rebound here to the near side. Getting on it is Gavin. He poke checks it here. Right wing hash marks. Gavin pucks it loose to Zaire. Max 2 comes in. Fires a shot. No rebound given as the goaltender makes the save. At 3:01 to go here in the period. And we're going to get an offensive zone face-off for the boys in black. Face-off to the right wing circle. Your lineup out there now is going to be Clark along with Pisturzi flanking Gavin Sire at center. Blue liners are going to be an R&R. Out to the right point is Rothmeyer. Chip past Rothmeyer. 3-on-1. Ryland looking to step up. Rothmeyer on the back check along with Sire. Left wing face-off top. Poke check by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer left wing corner. Backhands it to Clark. 2 on Clark. Puck is picked back up by Carshield. Makes the move around Gavin. Gavin ties up. Knocks it loose. Into the hands of Ronan Clark. Clark going to toe drag it and sends it all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 2:35 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right of McKinney's blocker in the left wing circle. Coach Caden goes for the offensive line change. It's going to be Brielle Boyd taking your draw. Croden and Double D in the slot, sandwiching Rothmeyer. Ryland Rich on the half wall right in front of us. Boyd on your draw, wins it back to Ryland. Ryland up off the glass, tried a little knuckle puck, cut off by Carshield. Left wing corner, centering pass, just missing the connection. Right point, thrown right back into the corner. Left wing side, down low for Rich. Rich up to Double D. Double D's got Proden breaking. He hits him. It's Proden in a one-on-one with a back checker. Proden wide left, comes down, fires a shot, and they got a piece of it. It's going to be Carshield. Rebound in the right wing corner, picked off by Boyd and Proden. Thrown up here to the strong side, right wing corner, out towards the Normandy. Chip pass, Ryland Rich. It's going to be 2-on-1. Rothmeyer coming in. Rich takes the defender, firing a shot. Saved by McKinney, but Rothmeyer blew a tire. Down low, Boyd coming in now. 1:57 to go. Boyd got to come underneath that to come and get the puck. Off the back of the net, picked up by Ryland Rich. Phantoms controlling now. Rich up to Double D. Double D hits Proden. Proden coming across in a 1-on-3. Damian coming in, left wing side, fires a knuckle puck. Wide left, stick saved by the goaltender. DeNormany and Proden on the forecheck now. McKinney staying in there with 98 seconds to go, just past the reaching hands of McKinney. Backing up is Cushman and Monaco. Gospodaro out there along with DeNormany and Proden. Here comes Carshield, 90 seconds exactly now in front of Cush. Poke checked and Frost, high slot, on the backhand shot, saved by McKinney. At 1:23 to go here in the period. 3-2 is your score. Waiting for the Phantoms to yank McKinney to give him the extra attacker. Out there now is going to be Gospodaro along with Yadic and BMAC. Monaco on the half wall, BMAC, then Cushman and Yadic in the slot. Gospodaro, one face-off, won by Carshield, throwing it behind the net. Cushman going to truck down low to get it, left wing side. Cushman sends it behind the net, back to far side for BMAC. BMAC drags it forward, trying to use Bob. Blocked by Carshield, 1:11 to go. BMAC gets the better of the exchange on that one. It's going to be McMurray across center, 1:07 to go. BMAC comes inside the zone, picked up here by BMAC out towards Monaco. Chip past him. Cushman's going to have to come trucking in all the way to the right side. Beats right hash marks, fires a shot, saved by McKinney. 54.3 seconds to go here in the period. Now we're down to 52. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Lineup out there now is going to be Max Zaire along with Ryland Rich, BMAC, and Yannick Gospodaro going to take your draw. Face-off won by Carshield. BMAC picks it up. It's McMurray. McMurray pushing it up the ice with speed. Here comes BMAC trying to cut back across. He lost it off his stick as he had got Julian Yadick coming in hard. He had to hit the brakes, and at 40 seconds to go, Yadick blocks it. Julian right in front of the Carshield benches, picked up by Gasparro, sends it in the left wing corner. It's going to be BMAC coming down low. BMAC with position, trying to drag on it, get loose, picked up by Carshield. Carshield going to send one bouncing, bad bounce off the dasher boards. Out of the zone it goes, collected by Rylan Rich, and we've got an empty net with 20 seconds. Rich pushing it up the ice. It's 6-on-5 with Yadick. Here comes Rylan Rich. Right wing face at the fires a shot. Shot blocked by Carshield. Rich trying to send one over here to the near side. It's 3 on Rylan Rich. 8 seconds to go right up front. Out to the left side for Max Zayer with 4 seconds to go. Zayer fires from left point. Blocked by Carshield. And that sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena is going to be Carshield 3 and the Chicago Phantoms 2. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the home team in this game, Carshield, the lone penalty holding on number 93 at 9:44 in the second period. Goals scored by number 16. He had a pair of them. 152 in the first and 6:30 in the second. And your game winner scored by number 27 at 14 minutes to go in period number 3. For the visiting Chicago Phantoms, the lone penalty hooking on the rock at 9:14 in period number 2. Goals scored by Julian Yadick. He had a pair of them. The first one assisted by Max Zayer at 1:18 in the first, and the second one assisted by Max Gasparro in period number 2 at 5:25. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. What a contest it was to call today. As you see the celebration cake for Monaco Hockey Live's 400th game. What a one to call, even though we were not on the victorious side of it. Definitely fun. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results. And we will see you back here at 6 o'clock as the Chicago Phantoms take on Madison Capitals right back at Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena. Once again, your final score here from Bob Suter's Capital Ice Arena, Carshield 3 and the Chicago Phantoms 2. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you soon.